Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be reverse searing some beautiful thick cut pork chops. It's going to be real good. Stick around. All right, guys, so here are our beautiful pork chops. These are thick cut pork chops. Each chop is a little over an inch thick. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not trimming any of the fat off. When we smoke it and then sear it off, we're going to render it enough to where we're going to be perfectly fine. We're going to season it up with two new Kinder seasonings that I'm trying for the first time. We're going to use this Hickory Molasses, and we're going to use this Bourbon Peach. That should be really, really good with this pork, especially the Bourbon Peach. We all know peaches and pork go well together, so we're just going to season them nicely and liberally with each one. This here is the Hickory Molasses. Now we're going to go over the top with the Bourbon Peach. All right, I'm going to let this sweat a little bit. Then I'm going to flip them over and season the other side. So when it's time to grill, I'll bring you guys back in, but we're going to let it sweat, let this seasoning tack up on the one side, flip them, and repeat the process. So I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, guys, we're back outside. We're using a little electric Masterbuilt today. I just want a little simple, leisurely cook today, so this thing works pretty good. I'm actually using some mesquite wood chunks in here. I actually like mesquite because it has a heavy flavor, and I don't plan on having these on here too long. So I want to impart as much smoke as I can, or while we can. I'm just going to put them on one side here. All right, like that. Close her on down and let them go. The temperature I'm looking for is 130 to 135 degrees. Then we're going to sear them off on the gas sear station on my gas grill. So you guys stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, guys, so we've had these pork chops on for just under an hour. I've had the smoker set up at 265 degrees. So, and it doesn't take very long. We're shooting for an internal of 130 to 135. We're gonna have a little bit of a carryover. We're gonna sear them off as well to take them to about 145 degrees. So these are just about ready. We're probably gonna have to let them go another few minutes to get them to 135. Then I'm gonna pull them and we're gonna put them on that sear station. All right, guys, so we're using my infrared sear station on my KitchenAid gas grill. This thing gets scorching hot, so it's not gonna take very long for our chops to get to where we need them. And it's going to give a nice color as well. So I'm shooting for about 145 degrees. That's the perfect temperature to me for pork chops. If you take them up too much higher than that, in my opinion, you stand the risk of drying them out. But you know, you can cook them however you like. We're just going to let them go for about a minute to a minute and a half on each side until we reach that internal temp we're looking for. Going to rotate them a little bit. I really love this sear station. When I tell you it gets hot, it gets scorching hot, and it gets it done real quick. So we're just about done, ready to pull them. And here we go. Perfect crust and color on them. We're gonna let them rest for a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and cut them up. All right, folks, here are our beautiful pork chops. We smoked them on our little Masterbuilt electric smoker up to about 100. Well, they went to about 138 degrees. I was shooting for 135, so we went for an hour on the little smoker. Went 30 minutes, then I flipped them over in the smoker and let it go another 30. After an hour, again, the temperature is at 138 degrees. We let them rest for about 5 minutes while I was getting my gas grill up to temperature in order to sear them off, in order to do a reverse sear. They have some really nice color on them, a nice little char. We're gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy open and see what we came up with. We wound up using the Kinder's Hickory Hickory Molasses and the Bourbon Peach seasoning. You can see all the juice that we have here. You can get a look at that. Super, super juicy. Super juicy. Let's go ahead and get a bite And tender. My little girl's sitting behind me, staring all in my face. You want to taste it? What you think? Man, this pork chop is out of bounds. Just look how juicy it is. When I tell you it's cut like butter tender, this thing is amazing. And that seasoning is really good. You can definitely taste the molasses, the hickory and the molasses in that seasoning. I don't get very many hints of peach or bourbon from the other one, but the combination together did really, really well. So these pork chops are really, really good. I recommend trying those seasonings. You get them at Sam's Club. They're under $5 a piece. So it's a great value. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything by Kinder's, but I just happen to like their products. And these pork chops came out fantastic. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of our next couple of coming videos. Till the next time, guys, God bless. We will see you around.